Righto, hot to trot for Aldebaran Park and catching up with Lisa Miles, who's had a great day out today. Lisa, hello, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Paulie, for having me.
There's a little bit of a glitch in the internet from time to time, so every now and then it does drop out, but people will be able to get it. One out of ripping day today at Cranbourne, or night, twilight, whichever way we want to call it tonight. 3 drives, 2 wins and a second. Good night at the office.
Had a great night at the office, actually. Yeah, very proud of my little team. Going well.
You're not training a lot of horses either, I don't think, at the minute, are you?
No, about 10 at the moment. It's a nice little neat boutique number. Yeah,
it is. Good. It is indeed. One of the ones I want to highlight, this is, of course, brought to you by Aldebaran Park and who stand Aldebaran Eagle, but is Winnie's Dream. Now, this is her in front. She's been a bit of a work in progress. Is that fair to say, this mare, at least?
Absolute work in progress, mate. Her very first start, I think she was beaten about 240 metres and she trot all the way. So she's sort of been about 6 months behind Flying Time, which is her partner in crime, her paddock mate. But she's one of those horses that just improves a half second at a time, and terrific trotter, puts her feet in the right places, and really proud of her performance. And today I couldn't have been more pleased.
It went a bit pear-shaped back there. Like James was sitting outside of you, probably keeping you company. You can see here just having trouble just trying to keep her to go to the line. All of a sudden, no one wanted to be around you. Did she switch off around that home turn on you?
Yeah, she certainly did. Certainly did. She's very mature and not perhaps seasoned as a racehorse. So, yeah, she was great. When James was sitting out sort of at my saddle and wanting to put a little bit of pressure on, she was on the bit and she was travelling fantastic. And as soon as he galloped, she sort of went, oh, okay, no worries, and was waiting for the rest of the troops, which I wasn't so pleased in waiting for everybody. But look, to her credit, she got going and she listened to me. I was yelling at her, quite loudly to get going up the straight, but she was, finished it off and won her very first race. Very pleased.
I masquerade as a horse dentist as well, Lisa, and I think one day I was there doing horses' teeth and you asked me to drive one. I don't know if I drove this filly or the other filly, but they showed a lot of promise early. The other fillies won a couple. This little filly just taken a while for the penny to drop.
Absolutely. She was always about 6 months behind Flying Time, which is the one you drove, to be honest. Okay. But, yeah, this little girl, she has been 6 months behind and, as I said, just improved little bit by little bit and wants to trot, wants to be in it and learns, and that's the best part about her.
And she put the writing on the wall at Bendigo last start. I thought she was a terrific run. Glenn Conroy had a very seasoned horse that's been around for a while, and typical Glenn drove it strong, so no one else could get around her, but it looked like she's really come on from that run.
She has. She's developed a little bit of gate speed and it's given her some confidence. And as I said, she's a lovely trotter. She puts her feet in the right spots. So it's very well balanced and it makes a world of difference, moving forward. And she can get into a forward position. Like she hasn't shown a great deal of dash, I suppose, but by the same token, she just wants to trot, which today was the most important thing.
What do you do next with her?
Well, I've actually nominated her for the homegrown series, which is a heat at Ballarat. So it's only 5 noms at the moment. Hopefully, there's another nomination out there somewhere, and she can go around in that and contest a $25,000 final at some stage. So it's a really good opportunity for her. And I'd be rapt if that race stood up.
What do you, so, and then just keep it ticking along, I suppose, and hopefully if he catches up to Flying Time and a couple of the others.
Yep, exactly. She just keeps ticking along and doing all the right things and improving, and that's all I can possibly ask of her.
You've had plenty of trotters. Do you think she'll improve?
I do, absolutely. I think the better horses she races, and as I said, she's always improved. She's always been on the improve, little bit by little bit. So there's no reason why she won't do so again in the future.
The other filly, Flying Time, you've got a lot of time for her. I know that, and she continues to improve with each run. Where's she at?
Where's she at? Well, she went super last start. So look, she'll race in a week or so's time. But again, she's just moving through the grades.
Yeah, you like them. You like the Aldebaran Eagles?
I do. I do. Look, and in all due respect, these two were quite a challenge when I first got them, but they have improved, and that's exactly what they've done. They've qualified, they've raced, they'll sit in a field, they'll do anything. They're actually both quite versatile, which is the best part about them.
Yep.
And look, moving forward, I recommend them for sure.
Yeah, no, well, we only stands, we'll get this ad out of the way here, but for 3,450, only available in New Zealand as frozen semen. So it's a huge opportunity for the Kiwis to be able to get involved with him at 3,450. I said it was a good day, Lise. One of a very regular person for Campbell's comments does get on you. We'll stick with the winners. I was nearly going to throw myself under the book. Now, I did listen to this race. I watched the race, another race where no one wanted to talk to you. I can't think how to say the horse's name now. Kari, is that how we say the name?
Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine. I don't think the owners care. She won a race today and she won a bonus, so everyone's super happy. Yeah.
.G. But Warren Green, of course, trains. He's had 3 winners now this season. I saw one. Interestingly enough, that one that he drove was, I think, Breeders' Crown or a Vic Bred. I can't remember. It might have been a Vic Bred, actually. James Herbertson actually drove that day. And young James was coming up behind you today. This horse give you a little bit of well, I'll say the word buggery. It was a bit of a bugger of a drive, Lisa. It was on the bit, off the bit. Really wanted to motor from time to time. And I think you went down the back. I haven't got my computer now because of the screen, but 27.9, I think, your second last quarter.
Absolutely. No, she was trucking. She wanted to get going, which I was kind of happy with. But I heard there was a little bit of carnage behind me, and I didn't want to look. And I just thought, right, we've got to go, girl. And to her credit, she stuck to her guns. She got a little bit tired the last bit, but her form's been really, really good. She is a little bit versatile. And look, Warren was wrapped, and the family, and they're just so great to drive for. And it's awesome to drive a winner for them again.
Yeah, so such happy winners. Did you drive the other winner this year or not? Or was that the only one you've driven?
No.
Only one you've driven this year.
Professional seat warmer, me, Paulie. You know that.
Well, you beat James, so you can tell James he can't get back in.
Oh, that's that. No, that's a bonus. That doesn't happen very often, I tell you.
To a lot of people, don't worry, it's not mutually exclusive.
I know. No, I'm not the only one. That's right. Yeah.
Do you happen to know if Dot was there today?
Don't know.
Oh, you don't know. You didn't see. You probably you were too busy with your own horses.
We were pretty flat out, actually. I was very fortunate to be in the first 3 races, so it was a busy time.
$9 Toasty, just quickly, was good. Actually, not a real pleasant drive for you either. You had one of those days today, didn't you? At one stage, you were horizontal in the cart.
I did. No, look, she went a little bit rough going into the first turn, and to her credit, it was a 26.9 first quarter. So she's a very big girl, and she gets like kind of driving a truck through the streets of Melbourne sometimes. But she navigated that okay, and then went rough again in about the same spot, sort of turning off the back the last time, but stuck to her guns. She was a little bit underdone, and I knew that she'd benefit from the run, but she got a lot closer than I thought she would. But she's she's been a little surprise packet, actually. So owners are wrapped, and I'm really wrapped to have her in the team.
Lise, fair to say you probably weren't having the best of your years. You ended up, your stats are pretty good now. Haven't had 100 starters. You've had 13 winners. You're at 96 starters. I don't know if that counts the 2 today or not, but anyway, it won't matter. If it doesn't, there's another couple of wins to come in there as well. Things have slowly started to turn around, though, for you towards the end of the season. You must be pretty happy with the way you're closing out 2024.
Absolutely. No, really wrapped, really happy, and got a really good helping hand in Cam Edwards. He's been an integral part of the team, so it's such a bonus being able to work horses together, and look, the team's gone super, and we're really, really wrapped.
Have you changed much else? Like you say, there Cam's there helping your work, but have you changed much else? Have you turned horses over? But in saying that, like both Winnie and Flying Time have been there for a little while. Can you put a handle on what's actually transferred this sort of form?
I think the main thing has been able to work horses together. I've been working on my own for quite a long time. So the greatest challenge is having to educate and prepare horses on their own on the track. So it's been awesome. And look, we're happy, and I think that sort of transpires to the horses as well. And when you're happy, they're happy, and yeah, life's good.
You got the Christmas tree up the back. You're getting very Christmassy. You've driven 734 winners over your journey. I think a lot of people probably forget that little stat. And I actually had a sneaky look then. 8 Group 1 wins as well. You enjoying the driving?
Yeah, I do. I always have. Yeah, but probably more so now. Don't know why really, but like I said to you, it's awesome. I've been really fortunate. I've been able to drive some really nice horses in some awesome races, and I love driving in group races. I don't feel the pressure quite so much, and I think it's more so the fact that, or you don't get as nervous, because I think that even all the A grade drivers around you, you're all in the same boat, and everyone's perhaps a little bit nervous or on edge, or there's a bit of tension, and I just think they're the best races to drive in for sure.
Yeah, it does make a difference. Lise, you've had a great association with Duncan actually over the journey. I'm trying to think. I've been racking my brain trying to think of that filly trotter that you trained for him for a wee while, and it won't come to me. I'm so close, but I can't get it.
Filly trotter.
Wasn't there the filly trotter? She's got foals now. It's been a little while ago. She was a work in progress as well. She was a work in progress.
Now you're racking my brain.
Yeah, doesn't matter. But
there's quite a few Aldebarans on the Group 1 wall I've got in the shed. Good question. I've had Aldebaran Shades, Winnies Dream. No, look, Duncan's been awesome and given me a lot of great opportunities along the way, and yeah.
Yep. It's a funny one. It will come to me, because it almost did just then. You watch, it'll come to me as soon as I hit the end button, something along those lines.
Yeah, well, me too, obviously. Yeah. Looking around at my photos, I can't find what you're talking about.
It will be indeed. Just one for Duncan, while I am going to today with Sky Valley still standing there for $2,000, and I saw the old boy the other day. Old Dominion got the chockies today for the O'Connors, Xavier O'Connor. I think Jackie Barker took the reins today, but Duncan will be very happy about that. He'll be excited 2 times now, which is always good for Duncan.
Absolutely. And on a Sunday, and leading up to Christmas. All good.
This will go out Monday morning, but we won't tell him that. He's not even sure of it. And if you're also looking towards breeding as well, don't forget Dancing in the Dark, M, who is available on both sides of the ditch. Lise, whereabouts are you driving next? You got tomorrow off? Everyone's got tomorrow off.
Tomorrow off. Tuesday off. Oh, crikey, Paulie, now you're pushing it. Maybe Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Very, very good.
Maybe Thursday. If this race stands up for Sasha or Winnie's Dream, that'd be great. Thursday night Ballarat.
I probably should put this interview out now, but it's too late. But I probably should put it out now, and that'll keep everyone. I might, you never know, I might actually put it up on a Sunday night, because then people might turn around and say, hang on, I got one that could go in that. So it's the 3-year-old trotters.
3-year-old trotters. There's only 5 nominated at the moment. So we need one more. It's $25,000 final, and yeah, too good to miss.
Lisa Miles, thank you very much for joining me. I really do appreciate it, especially on Hot to Trot for Aldebaran Park and Duncan McPherson. But I do appreciate it. Well done today with Winnie's Dream. And also, I forgot the name of Dot Source. I'll be in trouble there. I'm not. That's right. That's why I didn't forget it. I can't say it. My Kari. I don't know what it is. I'll get told. She'll tell me. There's no worries.
Come on, Paulie, lift your game.
I listen to Robbie Auger. I'm like, oh, that's not that hard. And then I look at it there, and it's impossible. I got no chance. No chance at all.
Come on, lift your game.
Lise, thank you very much. If I don't talk to you before, if I don't interview you again beforehand, Merry Christmas. I will see you before Christmas because of that other job that I masquerade at. I am getting.
Yeah, that'd be handy, actually. Yep, good, thanks. Yep.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for giving me a hand from time to time with the media stuff as well. Really appreciate it. And well done today. So great effort.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thank you.